quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but
Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Oyarzabal, Pedri, Ferran Torres, Oyarzabal, shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Senesi. Over to the left. Acuna. Decent progress down the left. Aimed into... It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oyarzabal is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Romero. It's a good run down the right. Oh, it's come loose. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Grimaldo. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. He's cut it out. De Paul. Romero. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Otamendi. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. Acuna. Paredes. Aim forwards. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. De Paul. Romero stood his ground strongly. Messi. And it's Messi. Romero. Now it's Messi. And that has been cleared. A chance to play it in. In again. Cleared without complication. Nice control. Grimaldo attempts a clearance. Delivered in. Raya deals with that nice and simple. Ferran Torres. Baina. Grimaldo. Pedri. Grimaldo. Oyarzabal. A searching ball out wide. Pedri flashes it across. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Otamendi, nicely aimed pass. Baina. Llorente. Mikel Oyarzabal. Baina. Llorente. That's good play. McAllister. Alvarez. And it's played forward. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Simeone. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal. Baina. Llorente. Too long and over the line. McAllister. De Paul. And it's Messi. Spain have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Spain out in front with an early advantage. Howson shifted upfield. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Baina. Baina. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Llorente. Time to deliver. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Otamendi forwards and with intent. Senesi, gently done. Rodri, moved on forwards. Oyarzabal. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. they've got rid. Alvarez. De Paul. Simeone. Simeone played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. And here's McAllister. And that is going out for a goal kick. Messi. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Alvarez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Alvarez. McAllister. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. Short changes him with that pass. And it's played forward. Lovely feet. Bina. Grimaldo. Grimaldo shifted upfield. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. De Paul. Messi. McAllister, aim forwards. Great work on the overlap. Pau Kubasi tries to clear. And that's been won straight back. Paredes. Romero. Messi. Raya claims it without any fuss. Yamal. Ferran Torres has created one goal already. Chance! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Raya claims it, and the danger passes. Rodri. Baina, and it's lofted through here. Can he latch on to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Otamendi forwards and with intent. And it's Messi. Romero. Howson cuts out the pass. Rodri. Howson. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's straight offside. Baina. Now it's Ferran Torres. The pull gets over and intercepts. And that has been clubbed away. Yamal. Now it's Llorente. Llorente. That's an excellent interception. Paredes, gently done. Messi. Romero. Romero shifted upfield. Messi. Romero. Proves too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Llorente carries the ball down the right. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Otamendi makes the interception. Messi. Otamendi. De Paul. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Kubasi. Messi. De Paul, aim forwards. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pau Kubasi, that's a sharp pass. Paredes. Moved on forwards.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yamal. Ferran Torres. And here's Yamal. Ferran Torres!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Senesi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a little off target. Ferran Torres. That's a cute ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Senesi wins the duel this time. De Paul. Grimaldo. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Oyarzabal on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Oh, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. They get a throw in. Howson. Yamal. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Argentina can break now. Romero. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Kubasi. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Now then, the ball's come. Could be danger here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Romero. McAllister. Paredes. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Paul. Romero. Ambitious ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Llorente looking to get on the end of this. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Played out wide. And here's Oyarzabal. Llorente. He is just caressing the ball. Here's Oyarzabal. Moved on forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been slipped through. And it's made its way to him. That's very neat. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oyarzabal, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Acuna. McAllister. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Biner. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. McAllister. Now that's well seen too. Biner. Rodri. Howson. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Grimaldo. And here's Oyarzabal. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Romero gets it clear. And it's Biner. Llorente showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, great chance! Rodri. Grimaldo, gently done. Pedri. Kubasi. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Oyarzabal. Simeone. McAllister. De Paul. Simeone. De Paul. Messi. Oh, good spread. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Simeone! He's missed, but not by that far. Oyarzabal. Spain being made to look sloppy in possession here. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Messi. That's tidy. Messi is fouled. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Grimaldo. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played with finesse. And that's a goal kick. Otamendi aim forwards. McAllister. De Paul. Lobbed in behind. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Alvarez. Llorente. Baina. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo spread out to the left. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection?
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Paredes. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. McAllister. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. 2 minutes to be added on. And he cuts out the supply. Howson. Llorente. Baina. Llorente. Llorente chooses to go cross-field. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Oh, this is a great... Oyarzabal! No, he's missed it.
Oyarzabal really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
And it's played forward. Otamendi. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. Acuna. Now who's going to be first to this? Chance here to counter. Grimaldo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Spain have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Messi. Paredes. Romero. It's run loose here. And here's the pull. Argentina can't seem to retain possession. Howson. Pedri. Howson shifted upfield. Llorente. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Tries a measured ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Otamendi. Paredes. And it's played forward. Romero. Time and again they are repelled. Rodri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Messi. He has a look up. And that's a dangerous ball. Acuna. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone looking to run onto it. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets the shot away! De Paul. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Llorente. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, a delicate chip through. Simeone. Now it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And they are right back within touch!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So is this the start of a comeback? Kubasi. Rodri. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Ferran Torres. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Otamendi. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Romero. Alvarez. Acuna. And that has been knocked clear. Romero. Danger averted for now. Well read, nice interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Otamendi. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo, searching pass he's played there. Shot a goal! And it's hoisted clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. Throw in. And it's Biner. Back in. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
De Paul. Calmly anticipates. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. He can get that clear. McAllister, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. De Paul. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. Oyarzabal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Kubasi. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. It's just beyond his reach. McAllister. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Al Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Biner. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Howson, gently done. Senesi. Otamendi. Otamendi shifted upfield. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tries to cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Biner. Oyarzabal. Simeone. McAllister. Alvarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Otamendi cuts it out. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Romero, and that's aimed into the middle. And reclaimed it in a trice. Acuna. Biner. Out to the left it goes. Ferran Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rodri. Kubasi. Howson. Pedri. And it's played forward. Acuna gets across to intercept that. McAllister. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into space out wide. Messi. Romero. Very nicely done. And here's Messi. McAllister, foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
McAllister might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Oyarzabal. Llorente. Here's Oyarzabal. Chooses to go back. Llorente. Romero, aim forwards. De Paul. And it's Messi. Romero. And here's Alvarez. Dealt with nicely by the defence and claimed it back swiftly. Romero. De Paul. Rodri gets a foot in here. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Simeone. Alvarez. Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Llorente. Pedri. Baina. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Messi. And that is as far as they're going to go. Senesi. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Oyarzabal is having the time of his life here. Senesi. McAllister. Grimaldo. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. Pedri. Howson. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pau Kubasi. And he goes cross-field. Paredes. Over to the left. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Romero. Oh, sweet feet. Out to the right. Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And here's Yamal. Llorente. And here's Baina. He's in plenty of space here. Llorente. Ball comes in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. This might spell danger. Paredes gets good distance on it. Baina. Clipped into space. Yamal. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's played forward. McAllister have it back and can go again. Oh, that's neat. Messi played out towards the right wing.
Better control, and he would have had a selection of options.
De Paul. Into the last quarter of an hour. Simeone played into space. Llorente. And it's gone back to the keeper. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Rodri. Grimaldo. Grimaldo forwards and with intent. That's the throw. And it's Grimaldo. Senesi gets it away. Rodri. Simeone. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Paul looking to get on the end of this. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Climbs up big! Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. McAllister. And that was very necessary. Played through for the wide man. And he's heaved it away. McAllister. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Plenty to aim at here. There's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Messi plays it short. Acuna. Messi goes short, hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Romero. De Paul. Rodri wins the duel this time. Senesi. Acuna. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Llorente. Rodri. Rodri shifted upfield. Nice looking ball. And it's hoisted clear. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Romero. Now it's De Paul. Real chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. And he's there to clear it. That's going to go a long way. Senesi, aim forwards. Thinks one through. Simeone. What a throw in. Grimaldo, forwards and with intent. Mikel Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. De Paul. Romero. Romero charging forward down that flank. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Yamal. Llorente. Baina. McAllister. Simeone. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been cleared. Clearly not happy with that. And he's there to get it away. Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul. Paredes. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. McAllister. Spread out to the left. Up he goes! They've scored! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. I think we're just about done here. Pedri moved on forwards. Ferran Torres looking to run onto it. Ferran Torres. Oh, such a clever touch. That looks a good cross.
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Can he latch on to this?
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Played back in. Succumbs to the pressure. Baina. Kubasi. Howson. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Ferran Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Raya gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Alvarez. De Paul.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Alvarez played through into space. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
De Paul. Alvarez. Back into the middle. Takes a shot! Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Messi with the short one. Chance to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way. And he cuts out the supply. De Paul. Oh, that's a nice ball. Messi receives it in a wide position. Played into the middle. Howson is there and he can get that clear. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space. The player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Kubasi. Baina. Llorente. Now it's Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Baina. And he's got his cross in. Llorente. That's good play. Rodri. The ball gets it away. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players.